My name is Agnes Obel and you're watching the Buzz Artist Spotlight.
All I had was you, all to be, but never could. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, to spoil my soul with fire. All my eyes can see, born out of your imagery. It's come on, come on, come on, come on.
I am not sure I can explain it really easily how I got started in music, because it sort of happened by itself. I started playing piano. My mom sent me to piano lessons when I was 6 or something, and then I went to a school where we had a lot of music. So I played in some bands when I was pretty young, and then it's just sort of continued with different projects. But sort of the big important thing for me was when I started making music on my own and recording music on my own and recording my instruments and my voice on my own. That really has been sort of the defining thing for the way I work, and also for the songs and the albums I make. You know, it's sort of this, that I can do it on my own, and that I can work intuitively like that. I think that's been the defining thing, and that started when I got my own sort of home studio. And I was 23 or something when I got that. I had moved to Berlin, and I stopped playing in these bands I did before, so I had to work on my own, basically. And my boyfriend and I set up my home studio in Berlin, and I started recording songs, and it was sort of clear without ever sort of saying it out loud that I should try to record all these songs I've written over the years on piano and have them sort of fixed in time, and that's how it started. Yeah, and it took me some years to do that, actually. So I started, that was in 2006, and the album came out at the end of 2010. So 4 years, yeah. For this album, I was thinking a lot about Scott Walker. I think he's very good at making songs where you feel like you step into his head, in a way. And I would like to do that. I really want to do that this time. And then I also thought about Roy Orbison, because I think there's a sweetness and a longing in his music I admire, but then it's sort of tinged with this darkness and sort of dark melancholia, like he's seen something really dark. So every sweet tune he's doing, was always somehow like there was a nightmare underneath the surface, and I love that. I love this sort of combination. Citizen Glass is an album I made where I worked with the title as a way to sort of direct the songwriting and direct the production, and yeah, basically everything. The idea behind the album is it's sort of my own understanding of how it is to be made of glass. And I've thought the fragility of glass, and I thought also the whole thing that glass can be sort of a prism where light can be sort of sent through it. I thought that was inspiring and very something I could really write about, and I could make sound for that. And then I also thought the whole idea of transparency was interesting, we live in this culture of self-documentation, and it's all about we're being pushed to reveal ourselves through social media or whatever cameras we walk around with in our pockets. And I think it's informing our culture and our arts, and even the way we understand who we are very much. And I wanted to write about that as well. And I'm just not very good at writing about things if it's too far away from myself, so I always have to sort of start with how I experience it. And so I tried to do that, and I thought the image of glass was a good way to approach this. The name of the single now is It's Happening Again, and it's a song I wrote because I wanted to, yeah, like I said before, make a song where you felt like you step into my mind, basically. And I wanted to really describe that with the song, but also in the production. And it's a song about the cyclical nature of darkness, and in me as well. You know, I often feel like my life is sort of these waves of brightness and light, and then periods of intense darkness. And it's not something I really sort of knew how to write about, and I didn't even know if I wanted to write about it. But then I had this theme about transparency and using, being aware that I was using myself as material in my songwriting, and knowing that I already did that, I knew I also had to sort of maybe open up even more on this album, and I did that with that song, It's Happening Again. We're going back to North America in March and touring for a whole month in March all over North America, so the US and Canada, and then we're touring in Europe from May till the fall, and I think then there's probably going to be some more touring. Hi, my name is Agnes Obel, and you've just been buzzed.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye.